dey grand. So make I tell you where I put eye. No be say I won't do tolo neck. Good. Just my eye just
you don't resemble, no worry. Just continue.
Because I wear shirts, come.
Just continue.
This is why they always advise make I wear suits join the shirt too. See and now make I put the shirt come down.
With your gyms.
This for me.
And your
shoe.
Where you enter this not be shoe, not true.
Where you enter this weekend now? She got arrange now. What's in the remain now? Okay, make Kakuma stand up. Make they know.
Fresh bomber.
She don't catch me. She don't catch me. Finish. Okay. So inside this weekend, where we did like this, we I remember. Peter Obi. He go Ibadan. He saying go restore lost glory of Ibadan people. That one, he didn't one hand. Atiku say.
Your glory loss.
Well, he say Ibadan no resemble like before. He follow students talk. He say no be even in ambition. They important to reach. Say may come miss the graduation. You know saying a pro chancellor for Dominican University. Say so, all the thing when they do not even they important to reach. Say may miss the thing where they call for inside that graduation where they do. Say in put them for mind. He say that kind of talk. As they just talk like this, they just look and say hey cause the student too. They chop am. They say, oh, now so they do when he arrange talk put for inside that one. Meanwhile, I also put eye for Atiku and Okowa, their own town hall meeting. They put out there. I don't know whether I watch out. I hear some new things. So Oga Atiku they try explain, say disability, say they put mind. You can't go serve, go give Oga Jake Ekpele. You know, remember Oga
yes, Oga
as in the talk, they go explain, say disabled people say, now Oga Ekpele say, excuse me, sir, he raised hand. We are not called disabled. They are people with disabilities. You say, I don't mean to correct you. You know, say that kind of English. When they not tell you, say, I don't mean to correct you.
With all due respect.
With all due respect. You don't know, say they want to disrespect you everywhere. Anyhow, and they won't do you for inside that one. That Tory also day. Tinubu, I don't to see any Tory on top Tinubu show this weekend. I don't to see anything. I know.
I don't want to ask one thing. Since you don't show enter inside matter of town hall meeting. I bet this town hall meeting never to do plenty. Different people they organize. Why we not just get one? I thought this in last week. Be like saying a joke at the joke. You see, as they do one Chatham House thing like that, where all these our politicians, all of them they answer sharply. Why they not get one organize something? Because as we they talk this one, say Atiku and Okowa do their own town hall meeting. We know say last week Sunday they do another town hall meeting. We can't see even get for inside Tory today. Say the Oga Tinubu plus the same Atiku plus Oga Obi, all of them. He say they shun one other town hall meeting. Too many town hall meeting. We need to organize ourselves. You know, no say everybody go chook here for inside the general one way we do. Make everybody get him out inside the matter. Because how many town hall meetings they go do true? Honestly.
See, if you look the town hall meeting, nobody say I won't chance anything. If you look the different town hall meeting, they all
just deal with due respect now.
Now
with due respect, now you just do now.
Yeah, this don't want me. Okay. If you like say they from, every bag and this for me the way I get like this. Make a drink water first. Even the water get taste. You don't get taste for the talk where you talk for my mouth. Now the talk don't put out my mouth. You don't say the different town meeting, they different style. Where did you bring the come? If you look and
like the same question that they ask.
No, not exactly. Nobody say exactly. So you get some town meeting where I go look, you say, Auntie Somi, now true you talk. Auntie Somi, you know get that for there. You know, that kind of thing. So all that things, all those kind of style, where only you go sit down. Where they ask you question, you go get more time to explain yourself, controversy if you know day, you know, like say, you they talk, they go, your 2 minutes come finish, they can't talk, say, Obasanjo is say, they all cut out, can't cut out right there. You can't they say, Baba, they know allow me explain, don't be like that, I want to come. Now, different things, it day. But right. I hear want to read before I go for Okatika Waka. You get one night wood where Oga Pitobi go. The man where the night say, in brother-in-law and Pitobi na meet, when they school. Say when Peter B come holiday with his brother-in-law, say they help and wash car, but sometimes they see the car go find girl. That's he talk for inside the 90 wood. Everybody boss laugh for there. All right, now when they come back inside this story, I get story. I dey put it for
like village town work crier. Town crier.
Which kind of work I collect?
I'm a boy.
We dey come back.
They They said they don't spoil any major election material for inside the attack we happen for inside the most states. We know say for the second time now, we don't get major attack for inside the INEC facility then for inside the most states. Well, the same INEC will be Independent National Electoral Commission no come on talk say none of their main things or the materials where they go use they fall inside the attack for inside the state headquarters office for Owerri in Imo State. A National Commissioner Chairmo of Informate and Voter Card Education Committee Chairmo Oga Festus Okoye now come out contact this one. You say this thing will happen around 3 a.m. on Monday, but only say one part of the building 9 days affected, but the major things and nothing spoiled. Just one part of the building and one hillock struck, 9 them born for inside the matter.
Again, court don't sack 13 Ebonyi local government chairman. I'm not even going to understand this thing they work again. But for inside territory where they put eye, they follow one by each. With here say Abakaliki Division of Federal High Court don't carry Begeg cancel the thing where Ebonyi local government election where they do. They sack all the 13 local council chairman inside the state team. They say yes, no say their hand cover 177 ward councillors where they elect inside the same day. Now they say me una dey go. According to territory where come out from Oga from the Justice Fatia Riman, he said the seizure of the monthly federal allocation of the chairman, he said he put them under the governor office until another election don't come out. Now so that Matate arrange himself bill. FCT, they don't bring Bamban matter come this time around. Now local chief, now they say they come out their hand from anything we get to do with selling of land. This one they get to do and a Federal Capital Territory Administration FCTA now come out, they draw the air of the local chief them say their work now to make sure say all this matter of to they sell land anyhow where they go sell one land give like 5 people or see sell and give like 16 people. See they don't make sure say they won't stop all this spoiling or selling of land where they do. According to Mandate Secretary Area Council Services Secretariat Oga Ibrahim Abubakar, he say FCT don't stop all the graded chief to they sell any portion of land within FCT. The only person who gets rights to do so na FCT minister we go fit to give land or come out land from anybody hand. From there, Atiku don't vow to negotiate with IPOB on top Biafra agitation. That matter is the grand. Now, go remember say IPOB inside one way we did like this inside this country. For inside Southeast, they say they sit down for house for 5 days now. But a part of solution where Oga Atiku don dey raise say go work where he don't come talk say as this the day now. Say he don't ready if he win as president for inside PDP. Say he win as president. He go start negotiation with IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. He talk this matter when they do inside the own town hall series. Say one of the many plenty ones we have to submit they try this guy give now. He say even though say they don't take say IPOB now designated terrorist organization, but he still get hope say they go here talk if you follow them talk. He say now better alliance these people need to make sure say they understand say they inside Nigeria. Now go remember say people where they Southeast now for 5 days they don't tell them say no come out or don't come out for house so 5 days 9 with days so some people will come out for inside Enugu for example now they get better cane they hear gunshots and some people fear close all the back where they down to month. This story is there among the grand of the things where they shake for Southeast as we day so. All right, men I carry welcome back inside the show. Well, there's a small story where we get for hand where we won't even follow the talk inside today with this. So.
It gets one way we must add.
Okay.
Let me. I don't know whether that's one follow for the amebo where you
you
hear over the weekend. But this talk of say one APC Oga Komot contact say one of the major, in fact, the only person where they see as maybe say as where they give them small reason to shake mind or they see as person may be contender for inside 2023 elections. Not be Atiku Abubakar of PDP, but rather Oga Peter Obi of Labour Party. Now one APC Oga, now been they talk this one in name full for inside ground. When I check for inside, now go determine which level of APC Oga in be. But Osita Okechukwu now been named. Now come on they talk this one. Say the only people where APC recognize as major contender now Labour Party presidential candidate. He say APC not they worried about any other one, especially PDP. Say Oga Atiku say don't lose in base since so Nothing. They're not the reason inside at all. Say Oga Bola, of course, he can't raise the shoulder of your Oga Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but he say if they want put any other person near him, say it go be only Oga Peter Obi. Femi, are you raising this matter?
You know, say.
Femi.
Hey, now let me say I don't want to talk.
Arugbo.
Okay. Let me say talk no day to talk the talk. You know, say this thing, it gets where you go stand, where you go see, say, the gutter, it big. Some people go say, now because no one this month, they tell us, say, any short person, we won't run, jump gutter, you know, no go touch ground. Say, you go see the gutter jump. Say, now when you talk, now your leg go feel hook something, or you go get slow motion when they jump. See, it depends on what your eye they see from where you day. This man now don't see, say, Peter Obi, the noise way day, I be the people where the ginger about them. Say now him fee give at Tinubu better worry. Now see when they think because if they're very close to citizens and true if you enter social media, enter post anywhere, go there PO possible Peter Obi all kinds of say go there. But some they say with all this kind of talk where they talk, it no mean say when they reach now to collect to vote, they go vote. Remember say no which now today na 12 ba. Today na 12.
No brother, today na 13.
Now today na 13. INEC don dey share PVC o. INEC don dey share PVC in case I miss am because I see one poster where they say they go share PVC. They don dey share am. They say na over 8,000 places now they go share PVC. Go check. They say if you no see am for the INEC wey dey your local government, small time they go carry and reach your ward. So they don't say they go share your PVC. You go check whether your PVC don ready. Now they don't say the PVC don ready. What time did they talk they go? So you know, for example, now people where they go the polling units now go on they use star no then say this one here resemble person go vote for Atiku. This one it be like now Obama, he draw mark, he go vote for Tinubu. So that kind of thing, now people will come they use the look that kind of thing. So it depends on the angle where they see them.
I wish that you fit use the matter of say people voice, the way people they shout, say na like this, na like this. Votes, now you go take measure votes because when in they talk this talk, he not really give explanation on why in feel say Peter Obi na major contender, but he explained the one of Atiku. He say Oga Atiku don't lose in base. He say even Oga Kwankwaso of NNPC say in they qualified though very capable, but they say in talk say in they ride against zoning convention. So matter of zoning, now go disfavor am. Now waiting you talk for inside that one. So if we were to go by waiting you talk for me, it can't be like saying the noise way they hear for everywhere they make and they feel say Peter Obi a major contender. Well, very interesting really. If that's waiting that they think for inside. But another thing we need to check. Through this Oga Okechukwu talk Oga Osita. Now the position of the party in talk I mean now position of in himself where he say now only Oga Peter Obi na the reason as contender.
So you know say Oga Osita Okechukwu na person where they I don't forget the one where they na von DG.
Yes, DG of Voice of Nigeria.
But he no hide them from hand from before say in an APC member. In the follow Oga Buhari work where we steady. In the follow on the work. And I remember say sometimes if you don't like something, you don't like something. I don't see him for action many times. If you don't like something, you don't like something, he go tell you So in from southeast, for example, now. So in here, you go know as you go the hear things where they go inside that southeast on top, for example, Peter Obi. For southwest now, some people say now southwest. Remember one poll thing, that's where the people where they say we see where to go happen for future on top polls where they do, where they say they won't predict who won win election. You know, say they talk and say now southwest. Now if you determine who will win president because for they look Lagos now. Lagos, some people now Peter Obi. Some people now Tinubu. Nobody clear whether now Atiku they follow for inside Lagos. Even Atiku can't do campaign for inside Abuja. It be like say this weekend he enter Abuja. He enter Abuja this weekend. Can't do campaign. Talk. People say he talk so he say Abuja people no worry I go give an appointment. He talk am. No be say how they put talk for him man. He talk and say all the chief and all the different people indigenous now go see say I go restore all the appointment. I go do now well now they do now gege. He talk different things. But you know say the way Atiku thing day now. We say some they look say now the people who don't follow politics they come before we like them. Now still like them. But the people who don't they knew we never get pattern of votes. We never feel judge where they go put head. Some they say Tinubu say na Yoruba man turn. Some they say no na Southeast turn. And you know say true Peter Obi get as he do work where he mount and this way they talk. He idea he sharp he sharp different from the other people's own. pass, and it be like say talk pass the other two too. So different things that people just they look to judge whether this thing, but whether it they worry them or you know worry them, I say they pay. I don't talk past.
Most important thing out of all these things where you don't talk now be the fact say you see that matter of PVC, but it not be mouth talk or it be like say this person the warriors, person not the warriors. It did the power of the people. So all of you now, they enter inside the INEC office now, go they collect PVC. They say they go they do I think 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. They say even Saturday and Sunday say join for inside the matter. So they go they walk round the clock between which day they put them. They don't release it. I think today at the starting date. They go they reach sometime in. It reached January.
Yes, no, you reach January.
It reached January. So,
January.
Collection of PVC, Mona, face that side for now. Leave all this stock left and right. Now, because at the end of the day, the power is in the hand of the people. Speaking of what's in the hand of the people, this attack on INEC offices.
Hey.
I make mistake. I said the second time. Third time in 3 weeks, Abi? How many months? Now they don't do this attack. Now, I don't know what they target. They target for inside that INEC office, for inside the Owerri. I don't know what they target for inside there. But by the grace of God, it be like say the police people and the security people there, they join hands to make sure say they scatter the badness where they want to. Even though they destroy one or two, but INEC don't come out and talk say no major election material they destroyed inside. We won't believe say when they talk say no major material PVC not follow for inside waiting then spoil. On Monday, unknown gunmen 9 come out to go do the attack. 3 a.m. 9 they reach there. Say they want to do the badness thing where they want to. Last at the end of the day, part of the INEC office catch fire. They say they use bomb to away on top the office where make can catch fire. But 3 of the perpetrators, that's the badness people, them including their commander, they say they shoot them down. Now, statement signed by National Commissioner and Chemo informate and Voter Education Committee Festus Okoye come out contact say yes. Now, systematic attack again, what did they do to target INEC assets them? He also noticed say this incident happened on the day say the permanent voter card collection by registered voters won't start for inside the ahead of 2023 general election. Again, the third attack for this particular facility for inside Imo State in less
2 weeks?
than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Following other attacks where they don't do for inside all local government area, that one December 1st, and they do that one, and Oru West local government area on Sunday, December 4. The resident electoral commissioner for Imo State, Professor Sylvia Ago, come out, they talk this matter, and give us the update and everything. We get a WhatsApp message, we follow Chukwuma inside that matter. General AUD say, he like the way the security people, he said, then neutralize those badness people. Sorry, General AUD, I not go fit to talk the cost word where you put for inside there for them. But you go no saying the vex on top the fact say this way they go they do this badness thing. For him say in like the way security people just spoil their work. He say this don't send clear signal to all the badness people them where they try to perpetrate evil. Say make police abeg or maybe they continue with this their pace. A new Nigeria they possible. Thank you, General Abdulaziz Usman Danfodio.
Okay, but as all these things they happen now. Okay, make I even talk and say. If you see the way police do the people, the way they catch them, no, they don't catch them, they kill themselves. They draw them, come out. If one, he put charm for chest like this, it go down. When they draw the charm and kill them, finish, they even come out the boxers reach half may no blood, say they pull and come out. But they come out and see me, everybody see say they use charm, but the charm no work. And until when they do them, they come put them inside middle of charm, put them for ground. Young boys.
I wish say
they understand.
As much as we dey happy say our security people use vex just to throw away them. I wish that they been get one person where they go ask better question to find out where the source of this different attack they come from, especially the one where they happen for inside the state. Because now over and over, and I repeat something where just they happen. I wish they be fit grab at least one person to get this information, because yes, police don't show themselves everything. I think one of the talk where they talk, they say, Mona not they try us, Mona not they one of the police people they talk, not they test us, not they try us. Yes, we know say you don't show your mind, but another thing now, intelligence, so that it go prevent this kind of thing from happening at all. Not more of case of say it happen, and then we they grab or we they kill. We never even know of anybody where they grab. Now also kill where they kill. I wish they we fit get so that we go stop any other future attacks. But we go say well done to our security forces for now. We don't get phone call. I want to come out inside this matter. But I welcome to you. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy New Week, sir.
No say for Nigeria, if you don't talk,
we welcome, sir. Welcome you, sir.
Welcome. I don't gossip you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Is it the cocoa of the matter?
Now here you do. Now we be this.
Hello?
Carry the talk, they come, oh, we they hear you. Hey. Oga Lugbe no be like say the direct traffic. I just say me open man, now me.
Election in Nigeria, burning of INEC offices. Hello?
Oga Wilfred, we they hear you. They follow us, they talk.
Okay, the issue of the INEC, the burning of the office, the INEC offices in Nigeria is a form of vote buying. Because at this critical period that they are sharing the voters' card, it is the time that they are taking it to burn the INEC office in order for them not to get their voters' card, which is very, very bad for the country at this period of time.
Thank you, Oga Wilfred.
Thank you, Oga Wilfred.
Send down go. You agree?
Femi, you won't start to the response to that angle.
But it makes sense now because true, INEC don't talk say they no go carry PVC, go somebody palace, go they share, give people. Say now from their office and better word, government things now they go use, share the things where they want share. And say no be like any. But it gets sense because if you don't see office, how you want to work?
Or maybe another angle where Oga Wilfred try bring when he say issue of vote buying, I think it's more of case of say they don't even want to make the election they hold. So they try to make sure say they attack the bonbon INEC office on top the matter. Auntie Regina don't send us a message from just on top this matter. She said this matter of INEC burning of office they become somehow, but all she knows say it political. Say INEC boss and the FG must sit up. Thank you, Auntie Regina from Jos. Good evening, Coco. This matter of INEC burning office. Okay, I say we don't read that one. All right, now the message we get for now be that.
Anthony there on top of the phone line. You still there, Anthony from Lugbe?
I still there. Good evening, sir.
You be correct guy. Oh yeah, now put man, welcome.
Okay, I want to mark for this Southeast problem where they happen every now and then. Everything we out a month out. Those people where they behind this thing and they punish those innocent people away from either Imo State or other part of the Southeast. For example, person will just come out to look for daily bread, to become vacant. Whereas in the name of whether fight for whether be a fact, we are not supposed to do so. So this thing, these people they do, then they either harm themselves more than even other. Should I say the federal government that claims to be maybe fighting or trying to gain attention from. So they should stop this and find other ways to either seek for freedom of Biafra than all this killing where they kill themselves, so to say. If they continue like this, in the nearest issue, Southeast will be like Northeast, where they're very hot, where people they fear to go. To Southeast. So now everything I won't talk with that.
You talk well. I know say now this kind of time people they go holiday. Oga Anthony, thank you. This kind of time now people they plan to go holiday. God is good motto. I say me a person, any price. I say, you want go holiday? Make I help you pay for ticket too. When you got ticket, I say, I wish you were. I don't know whether I'm down today. When you got ticket, but when they see messages when now they send on top Facebook. Essay in Boro. She say today now 12.
So now me fast forward, child.
Thank you, Essay. Yeah, help my ministry. Okay, Ogbona Mako say your principal Tinubu and in twin brother Atiku go retire from inside politics they go retire by Obidati come 2023 election by special grace of God. Emmanuel say, Oga, you are not serious to defend evil. Now so question somebody talk that one. A message where we see Silva Angelo Ozoezi. He say Obidati all the way. Oluchi Godin say Obidati all the way. Manzi Kingi DK say it be like saying that politicians the para here. Therefore, Imo State, after they go try to blame IPOB and ESN. Now lie, political hustle. Now all in things be. All right, now carry this next call now. Carry work on inside show. Hello.
Hello.
Auntie Gift. I know people they call us today.
Good evening.
Welcome to the show, Auntie Gift.
Thank you. Like I want to mouth for the one way Atiku dey. I don't know what I go say now. Condemning they condemn PDP. Say that one self no be political party. Say na LP. May himself may not to hype himself because now so all these politicians they do. They will come with fake promises. Last they no go do anything if they enter seat. Okay. So now later on talk. May him no two they brag. Self going himself. You never sure that I go enter seat. Okay. Now, let me I get to talk be that.
Thank you, Auntie Gift. First, Atiku talk say, Atiku talk that talk. I believe say maybe now waiting Osita talk where when talk say Atiku will not be contender. Say now Oga Peter will be not be contender. I believe say now waiting you to try the response.
Even top entities this weekend. No, I know even in fact,
but not no say that not that one way Atiku Gift talk not be follow because Atiku no go talk say in party way in day. Not be main party. But thank you very much for your contribution.
Again, when we talk, I never even understand the explanation. I say, make I go use iWatch and where computer. He say, what it be Boko Haram? Something like that. That kind of question. Use the question, ask question. So I can't confuse. Say,
Make the not was the more you look, the less you see. Oh, all right. Oga Kwabdins from Abuja send us message. Say good evening. Saying take on the matter. Be say our politicians now then they responsible for the burning of INEC offices. Say now another way of rigging. Can they pray say make security agents trace the route and punish the people them where they responsible. Auntie Auntie Sandra from Just to send us message. Good evening. Auntie Somi and Okufemi. Now the enemy of our country now wants peace. So well last good go past evil matter. All right, we get another caller. We don't come out inside this matter, but welcome to you. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. We don't hear your voice last now. Welcome.
Thank you. How are they?
We dey here. Now look where people just
look where they rain. Now just hold all our network.
Now look Republic of Nigeria.
Welcome, Oga Kunde.
Thank you. I just want tell these politicians something. We don't reach level where God don't hear our cry for Nigeria now. What is happening now is not political rally. Nigeria needs a deliverer, just like one clergyman said. It's not a politician, it's not a leader, but a deliverer, somebody who will deliver Nigeria. And what is happening now, whether they like it or not, they will not see God that day, but they will feel it very well that God has come down from heaven to come and vote or choose that deliverer. I don't want to mention names, but they know themselves. It has reached that stage that they cry. It has become something so disturbing before God's ear that he must do something for this country. So they should have at the back of their mind, whatever gimmick they have, the INEC should fold their hands and look at how they are destroying their equipment or how they are copying numbers of PVC. But whatever it is, God is God. Okay. He has never lost and he will never lose Nigeria. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Oga Kunde. Last, good go past any evil. But God, they use human beings to make sure say the way goes straight. So again, we all do now. Bless you, close my come out from inside political worker for here. As we they close come out from here, when I go they collect in a PVC.
We don't close show. We just tell you say walk close for political
worker. For political worker. Before somebody with us, we they come back.
welcome back inside show. Hey, the wisdom what they learn from this auntie where they write this. I don't even know that auntie now uncle. Later, some people go look if they say that me be ancestor. You don't see my senior. What did they don't put a poster? They even do picture, join their own. This is say for inside this ancestral ministries, some people that are senior pass some senior things. But as we talk things about wisdom where they guide our society, the airports, we also know say some people they get sense pass. In fact, it gets where Nigeria matter go reach where go say who owe history for how to make on teach us why we carry ourselves rich like this. I mean, no say like that. Because as they look some of the issues where they this election now, people they say this election is different. What it make it different? What it make this candidate different from that candidate? And you know, some of the presidents we won't come do work. I mean, some of the people we won't do president work. Now inside the same poto where they grab water, where they like oil theft now they won't put head. I mean, no say also.
With the ones where we know say the issues where they on ground for whoever they enter inside come 2023, the issues where they on ground full yakpa yakpa everywhere. So we say make we follow one person, Sidon, over the weekend to reason some of all these things where they on ground to see how it go affect the chances of the person where they come inside 2023. As he happened, the person where we follow Sidon, they Gidigba. For the back of Oga of APC, presidential candidate of APC, Oga Bola Tinubu, and as a matter of fact, in the director, media and publicity, APC presidential campaign committee, we say we follow Dr. Mohammed Kailani Sidon. They touchlight this matter of everything we don't happen now and how it will affect the chances of Oga Tinubu if Naye enter inside 2023 elections. And we follow and discuss for many, many things, starting with, of course, the major thing where they drive our economy so far, at least spending when we reach that level, say we go feed the Guga onto matter of diversification. Oil matter, but we discuss different matter, but we start with this oil one. We could not hear where you get to talk on this issue of oil theft, oil supply, everything for Nigeria.
For us,
yes, sir.
With the proper arrangement, Dr. Yakubu don't make now from INEC, introducing BVS electronic voting, it will be difficult to rig.
I mean, now different things where they grand, where they look inside different matters. Yeah?
Yes, so we follow and talk INEC matter, as soon as just they see that one now. We follow and talk oil matter. We follow and talk poverty eradication matter because now all these major things now with the reason say the person where they enter inside come 2023 will get work to do. So when we look at the different areas where we get to discuss, make we even just hear from them. The one where it starts with. Now we go.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start where and why anyone will come from anywhere. People play from anywhere. They will go.
Mr. President, as the minister, he don't do well because when we came, the money when Nigeria they get that time from oil, crude oil, what would they sell for international market? It was less than about $40 per barrel. He was able to change management of NNPC and brought Dr. Mele Kolokari, who is now the chief executive officer of NNPC. And as I don't tell you now, this one a guru, because he grew up from the level of NNPC up to the top management now. So he's able to turn around NNPC. And so far, so good. What the family needs is good rehabilitation, changing the compressors that are bad, changing the valves that are bad, changing the pumps, the instruments that are bad, the heat exchangers. When you do that, those ones that are bad, you change them, you have new refineries. And that's what this government is doing now. It has almost given it gave out the job to a company, that of Port Harcourt Refinery. They have almost finished, but on joint venture. Those one they brought 60%, NNPC brought 40%, PPPP. Now they say by December, Port Harcourt Refinery will be on stream. Warri Refinery was given to DEO. They have done half of the job. And we believe the next 6 months, the refinery will come on stream. That of Kaduna, the president, he and the new chief executive officer of NNPC, they went to South Korea. They don't sign new contract for Kaduna. And as I came last week, the equipment for the repairs have started arriving in Kaduna. So nobody will sell as Atiku says he wants to sell. We hope in the next few months into January, when the 4 refineries are working, importation of the finished product that we do now will go stop them. And Nigerians who face, they will be getting the supply regularly. Then, on the issue of this settlement with the host communities in Niger Delta.
So now they see, say, sense day or in no grace say the sense finish for inside the talkway our God Dr.
Mohammed Kailani.
So see him now. So now still think say we need to repair our refinery inside this bus stop where we did like this. So where we reach to repair the refinery, say the pastor they come and all those ones and even power supply, all the things we're supposed to touch. We now still think say revival still fit touch our refinery. You know, say now inside our refinery now we have turnaround time, downtime, turnaround time. So all that thing, you now think say if you work for inside the 4 refinery, some say you don't even complete for again. Say the way some spoil, you know reach at all. And I agree say President Muhammad Buhari, he touch NNPC life, he revive him, he born again him, he make him born new. Now reason them like that. You know they follow to what he talk.
Well, he talk many things. For person where they inside the house, they inside the corridor of where the things they happen. In they give 1 or 2 information as to how they work for inside the area of the refinery matter. And in fact, if like say Oga Kailani even get him out for inside Kailani inside the refinery matter because they responsible for 1 or 2 at a time. So in just talk say based on what they come meet on ground. Say Oga Buhari don't try for inside that matter. Say that one no in terms of how APC of this administration do for that one. Say go affect the chances of Oga Bola Tinubu like say na go follow because na good legacy when don't live for inside that area. So the talk now we put for on our front. So una agree say na good legacy when live for inside there. Why would they wait to hear from una? We could hear this next talk. When talk onto matter of how things they go for this administration.
And Port Harcourt and Bayelsa, the host communities, there are arguments about a lot of things on ground. When this Buhari government came as the senior minister of oil and the GMD and its management, they were able to resolve all the issues on ground, bothering on who to pay who owns the land, and the rest of it. So some of the wells now, no more problem. The problem NNPC is facing now, or this government, is the issue of those stealing our oil. With the arrangement this government made and what the GMD made, they brought Tampolo. Or before he came, Nigeria was losing from 1.8 million barrels per day, which is our OPEC quota. It dropped to 900 barrels because of oil theft. From 900 to 700 to 600 to 300. And those big thieves, we think without them Nigeria will not exist. And without that theft, they are nowhere. They are very strong. They have the money. They have the power. Governors, politicians, they are the ones stealing our oil. The government, then they bab them now. Number one, the GMD had this press interaction at the villa about 2 months ago. And he told them they arrested about 295 thieves. Those ones are waiting prosecution. But what they did now, we must commend the government. They brought in Tampolo. We are not saying our Navy have failed woefully. But Tampolo now was able to make sure he detected where our pipes were being tapped at the Focados end and that of Escravos and Boni terminals. They have tapped this thing. Some people are saying 9 years. Some people are saying since 1983. It has been there. It's not this government. But what they did now, I think they have done the right thing. And we are getting back the crude now that people are stealing. It has now moved, according to the reports last week, to about 900 barrels again.
Okay, so now they follow this thing, they come. Some say na 9 years, they don't collect the oil for Nigeria. As in Tokam, it's saying now from like 1983, now they don't do this thing come. Say not be the fault of this government, but the strategy where this government go do now say they go bring Tampolo and may come help them, shock them, may stop them. Now solution be that, but now part of the talk we talk.
Well, in talking many things, one thing where we know we say we don't fall way below our quota of the number of barrels we're supposed to produce in a day. So Oga Kailani been they talk about the things where government don't do. Apart from the Tampolo strategy where he bring, he say Navy don't they grab people here. So may not be like say they're not they grab anybody where they do the oil thefts. Again, we put this matter before una say how una feel on top of this matter, because generally the whole idea behind this talk where we go follow Oga Kailani do now to reason how this matter of this administration, the way they don't do this past 7 years plus, to see how it will affect the people where they come inside next. You know, say that one major story where they on ground, where we supposed to reason, no matter who you feel say you they support, whether na the APC or PDP or Labour Party, the work where they on ground, they very plenty. So a matter of oil thefts, na major thing because they affect our economy and they make sure say this money where they enter inside. We hear waiting they talk the other day now, say from 3 point something billion where they our reserves, say na zero. Now we get now. Dollars. And a matter of this oil theft, now they join inside. So Oga Kailani don't come out say, yes, so Ubunge government, they try, they do their work. We dropped from about I think our quota now 1.8, we dropped down to 1.4 before this administration come. At a point, we can't enter inside 700 barrels per day. So you imagine the difference. And our oil theft can be a major thing. All right, the next talk, where they inside the ground. Now we go hear from just now.
NNPC now has become a new company. It's not like before. When you have NNPC, you see governors, you see government officials going to NNPC to just carry money without approval. NNPC now is a limited liability company that is independent. You can see recently they declared in 2021 625 billion as a profit. In the last 44 years, NNPC has never declared profit. Only with this government and new NNPC. And you saw the JMD yesterday. He went to Lambata, Lapai, Bida Road, where initially he gave out money 625 billion. And that money is from tax credits from NNPC now. And that's why they don't remit any money again to the Federal Shah now. It's now independent. And yesterday, he went to Badagry, he rose the third there, that he has already earmarked 1 trillion naira for most of the Nigerian roads that are bad. So I think NNPC.
Plenty talk there. No worry, one day we'll go carry even the full mark on your talk. But wait, he still talk about INEC. What's the INEC they do? What's the Tinubu supposed to? Well, men not hear him. Men not hear him myself.
For us,
yes, sir.
with the proper arrangement Dr. Yakubu don't make now from INEC, introducing BVS electronic voting, it will be difficult to rig, because that BVS machine, it has its own battery, and they said, according to what they told us, there will be no network failure. Immediately you vote, automatically it will send your vote to INEC server without any interference. Then there is another machine again, they call it IP something. Those ones will now checkmate that everything that is done in any polling unit is correct. So there will be no rigging. Yakubu has said it. But what I want to tell Nigerians is this. Asuwaji Bola Tinubu, me, before I followed Buhari, President Buhari, in 2022-2023, I took a cursory look into our leaders nationwide. He did it during the military, and that's why we supported him. When he came, he fell sick. So, whether we like it or not, I don't want to start talking about all our achievements today. Maybe the next interview, I'll bring you another letter, what do you call it? The bridge, second Neza bridge, that one, according to Fashola, for this thing, by Monday, it will be opened. Something PDP could not do for 20-something years. Then, 61 roads projects are ongoing in this country. Some are completed, some are not. This government brought over 6 or 7 social intervention, from Empower to trader money to what not. You know them. Tinubu, what he did in Lagos, he turned around Lagos. Even when Obasanjo starved him of funds, when there was a read between Obasanjo for 4 years, he was able to turn around the economy of Lagos. Lagos now has an economy that is bigger than that of West Africa. Every day the economy is growing. That was the machinery he put in place. He did his best. You can see the projects everywhere in Lagos. All those companies that were established, and the Lekki new extension. See how he did with Babbage and the rest of them. So we think, and he planted a lot of people. He gave many people money, business money. They are now multi-millionaires. He's a businessman. His mother was a businesswoman. He knows much about economy. So we are talking of when he comes, he will now continue from where President Muhammadu Buhari will stop to carry Nigeria to the promised land by revamping our economy, bringing economic prosperity to this country, bringing jobs to the youths of this country. I said it in the New Hope, that manifesto. Have you read it? Yes, sir. So all those things, the man, when he says yes, and forget about people talking about Muslim ticket. His wife is now a pastor. He has 3 children that are Christians. If he cannot convert those family, his own family, convert them to Islam.
All right. Well, now different things. Now input mouth to talk on top Nigeria and the APC man when they support when Asuwaji Bola Tinubu.
Yes, and the most important message when they try to pass the way we they like Mokuna took him out on top. They say this issue of the follow of legacy. You know, or when APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu they talk, he say he go build on the good things where our president Muhammadu Buhari don't do. So people we can't reason the matter of economy matter, of which we enter inside oil theft. We hear everything talk on top that matter, say they put work on top, even though the matter starts before this administration. We also resume matter of, INEC elections. So you see that INEC thing now, APC, Bola Tinubu, on one occasion for Chatham House especially, come out, can't talk that matter of, say, this issue of beavers. But the person where they handle in matter of media and publicity for inside the presidential campaign, in the person of Dr. Mohammed Kailani talk, say, they get belief finish for both the INEC, Oga Mahmoud Yakubu, everything way they don't do for inside voting and transmission and all of that. So, and all these things, they lay better ground for the entrance of the APC presidential candidate. Say nothing we don't happen for inside this administration fit spoil the chances of Oga Bola Tinubu. Now the long and short of waiting in being talk be that. When I hear waiting get to talk on to the matter of Muslim tickets too, we don't talk that one, carry and go up, come down, left, right, center. It's a not big problem. Make people forget that one. All right, we get a person who took out inside this matter. Oga Amos Andrew from Lugbe. He say good evening. He say we both cute. You cute too. We greet you back. He say on refinery matter. Say Oga Kailani they tell us anything where they different from waiting we hear for 2015 and 2019. He say I wonder the kind of mind where people get to defend this government, and no matter how much they don't benefit from inside them, now nothing more than campaign statement. And one of the talk from our WhatsApp people them, Oga Amos, we get your message. All right, unfortunately, we not fit to take any more calls again. Femi, which you get to chook mouth on top of this matter?
If all that talk where you talk, I will still get space.
You got talk something. Okay. You got talk something.
All that where she talk,
on your own personal opinion, this administration, the way they don't do things, it go affect the chances of the next person where they come for inside APC.
It must. No government will go work finish. Must, if every government work finish, space no go there for new governments. No matter whether you do good work or bad work.
Tell me, let's see, just give proverb now.
Make I aside that now. My name is Femi D. Yavele. I don't share proverb and I go get money.
My name is Somi Alekino. Thank you very, very much. So when follow us, thank you to all your messages. We go see you tomorrow for Inside Cook of the Matter.
Look us koro and they hear us whine. I say you tadagidigba. And this now as it hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.